Spring training is here, which means baseball season is right around the corner. And before the season starts, Dynasty owners, we need to target 3 guys before their value goes up. Hey, what's going on, Headliner Nation? Kyle Richardson here, coming with another Fantasy Headliner show. More fantasy baseball for you, but this time we're going to change it up a little bit. We've talked a lot of redraft, a lot of rankings, must-haves, busts, whatever it may be. Make sure you check out those other shows as well if you play in redraft leagues. But this one going to tend to go towards Dynasty owners a little bit more. Redraft owners, you can still get some great knowledge from this, so feel free to tune in the rest of the show. But Dynasty owners, this is about 3 young guys that may have fallen off the map a little bit, maybe a little undervalued at this point for one reason or another, but now is the time to move. We've got to get these guys before the season gets started, so let's jump into those. Real quick before we do that though, just remember we are giving away a signed Trey Turner baseball. Head over to our Twitter accounts at krich1532, at Fantasy Headliners, FNTSY Headliners, and you can get all the details there on how to enter and have a chance to win that. Moving on to the players now. First one up is Josh Bell from the Pittsburgh Pirates. First baseman. This is a kid I really liked coming up. I love Josh Bell. At one point, they said they didn't think they were going to have enough room for them, but at this point, that doesn't matter anymore. More than enough room. We saw his power drop in 2018 a little bit, but he was able to raise that average back into that 260 area. He's got the potential to be a 272 to 280 hitter, but maybe even a little bit higher than that. So hopefully he can continue a positive trend there. He did drop his strikeout percentage over a full percentage point last year, and he raised his walk percentage 2.5 points. So good trends there as well, which is what we are looking for. I would much rather see him hitting in front of Corey Dickerson, though. Some of the projections I currently see show him hitting behind Corey Dickerson. I think if he were to hit in front of them and have that good protection from Corey Dickerson, but not only that, having Starlin Marte in the 2-hole in front of him, he's going to see a lot of good pitches. Starling Marte, very fast, steals a lot of bases. He's going to be acquiring pitchers' attention at that point, so he's not swiping bags all over the place. Lots of RBI opportunities. Josh Bell, if he hits in the 3-hole this year, I think he's going to see a lot of really good pitches to hit, a lot of RBI opportunities, a big season in store. But again, that's if that happens. We'll have to see how that plays out here through spring training. He's only going to be 26 this season, so better years are ahead of him. Don't worry. Lots of good years getting ready to enter his prime. Make sure you get him now to reap those rewards. Even if you have to get him and just stash him on your bench for right now, do it. Try and grab him, put him on your bench, and move forward with him there for right now. Moving forward now, Yoan Moncada of the Chicago White Sox, a guy also, all 3 of these guys I loved in the minor leagues and really kept an eye on. Moncada especially, I bought him really early in several leagues, and I've just been waiting, and last year, his first full season, was a disappointment, but hold on. Let's see where we go with this. First full season was in 2018. His batting average of balls in play was an outstanding 344, and his career average of balls in play is 343. If he can cut down on that strikeout percentage, which was up over 30% last year, his batting average is going to go way up. His strikeout percentage in the minor leagues was only 25.8, so he's going to strike out a little bit, but he's not going to strike out nearly as much as we saw last year. He's still only 23 years old, maybe a little bit of an adjustment period last year, plenty of time in front of him, but some people have started to write him off. Don't be one of those people. His hard hit percentage of 36.7% is considered very good for the major league level. His soft hit percentage was actually considered excellent. It was right in that 14 range, which is excellent for major league players. So everything points to him getting better. Right now, you got to move, though. You have to get him before the 2018 season, or excuse me, 2019 season. 2019 might not be a lot better than what we saw last year, but it's going to continue to get better. And if Chicago White Sox can make a move and actually get a good power bat for the middle of that lineup, he's going to be protected by Jose Abreu right now, but if they can get someone else to go in there, that would be excellent and just help his growth as well. Final player, David Dahl of the Colorado Rockies. We'll have to see. You might not be able to get him right now. It depends on who owns him in your leagues. If you got a David Dahl truther out there, he's not letting him go because David Dahl is in for a fantastic 2019. I actually think he has the upside of a top 25 player this year. That's why you got to get him now. And only 271 plate appearances last season, 273 average, 16 home runs, 5 stolen bases. Excellent. If you want a larger sample size, 471 career Major League at-bats. He's got 23 home runs, 72 RBIs, a 293 average, 10 stolen bases. He's got double-digit stolen base potential in him as well. Last season, his home run per at-bat was 15.6. If you look at the Major League leaders, that would have put him right behind Eugenio Suarez of the Cincinnati Reds, who had 34 home runs and 527 at-bats. He's going to be in the middle of a fantastic lineup. Colorado is extremely dangerous this year. Charlie Blackmon, Daniel Murphy, Nolan Arenado, David Dahl, Trevor Story, Ian Desmond, protection all over, RBI opportunities all over, plays in the best, one of, if not the best hitters ballpark in all of Major League Baseball. The upside is there. Just think if he can get you 35 home runs, 100 RBIs, if he can hit 270 to 280, if he can swipe 15 bags, that's got top 25 potential written all over him. So you got to get him now in Dynasty leagues. Make sure you put those trade offers in before spring training gets too deep so you can get him on your team and reap those benefits for years to come. Thanks so much for checking out this episode. Keep in mind, though, we are one of the most interactive fantasy shows here on YouTube. So if you have comments about any of these guys, other players you're keeping an eye on, leave those in the comments below. We will get back to you. If you're new to Headliner Nation and you subscribed after this video, comment with that as well below. Excuse me. I'm trying to keep it under that time. Jake always lectures me to make sure that my videos are right about 6 minutes right now, so we're coming up with that. But anyway, comment below. Let us know you're a new subscriber. We want to welcome you to Headliner Nation. And then also follow us on Twitter, subscribe to the channel, like the video, all of that stuff. Welcome to the Headliner Nation. Lots of great content coming up. Lots of great content already coming out, so check out all of our past videos. Thanks so much for joining us for this one, and we'll see you on the next show. Thanks.